Folks, my name is Chuck, and this is Hiking with Roulette Run. And today we are on day 3 of hiking the section hike of Appalachian Trail between Hot Springs and Devil's Fork Gap, which Devil's Fork Gap is in between Irwin and Hot Springs, and so a total of 37 miles, and we are headed uphill for 2 miles here and see where we go. Okay, so the ultimate goal is Devil's Fork Gap here. That's where I've left my car, and that is where I'll get to pick it back up again. 16.7 miles. I want to take a good chunk out of that today. There you go, bear box. So yesterday, I ran into 3 hikers. 2 of them were ladies going southbound, and one I had actually I didn't spend the night with, but she was at the hostel, Uncle Johnny's hostel, that I spent the night at before coming to the trail. So I had met her there, and her trail name was Mouseketeer. And so I ran into her late yesterday, as I was kind of just beginning the climb up to this shelter. And I made sure that she knew to go see the cookie lady, that she had cookies, a cookie and ice water, a big glass of ice water, and would be glad to sit and talk for a bit. The first lady I ran into, she was she had come out of Spring Mountain Shelter and was headed downhill, and I can't remember her trail name. Oh, I do. It was Charmed, and it had to do with something like her charm bracelets or something along those lines. That was her trail name. And then later in the day, after I had run into Mouseketeer, this young fella come up from behind me, and he was cruising, and I asked him where he was coming from. He said, "I'm coming up out of Hot Springs," and I said, "Oh," but he's going so fast. I'm like, "Okay, where did you start the trail at?" And he said, "I started at Springer Mountain." Well, Springer Mountain is 290 some miles back that direction. So he's got about a month's worth of trail legs that he has built up of hiking virtually every day, and he just came flying past me. It made me feel a bit impotent. Okay, and then there's a fella here. I need to get his trail name. He says he's hiked the trail multiple times, and he's headed up to, this time he's headed from here, he's headed up to West Virginia, and he said that, interestingly, he told me he doesn't have to eat every day, so he's taking a 0 here at the shelter, and he was here long before I got here yesterday. Interesting. I have to eat, especially burning up the calories that I've been burning up here. So we're going to see how the day goes. We're going to hike up the hill here. I got about 2 miles of climb left from this shelter, and it's my understanding that once I get up there over the crest, then it kind of evens out quite a lot, and I should be able to make some decent miles today. All right, so stay tuned. See where we go. I do not know what the fascination with my trekking poles is for these bees. hornets, bees, I don't know what they are. But they are all over them. Alright, so this is the bear box here for the shelter. Little Laurel Mountain shelter. That is where you put your food in for the night, or anything that might be stinky that might draw a bear. Also, I talked to the gentleman that was in the shelter, and his trail name is Glide. Apparently he has hiked the trail multiple times, the entire AT, which is 2,189 miles. That's a lot of hiking. Okay, so up this hill I'm going. I got about 1.5 miles left of this hill. And I got 1,000 feet of elevation gain. That ain't no joke. It'll make for a slow start to the day. I will tell you, some of the rhododendrons around here are as big as apple trees or bigger. They grow massive. That whole thing back there is rhododendron. Okay, so sometimes when the trail becomes a bit more cruisy, in other words, more horizontal than vertical, I almost have to kick myself in the butt to get myself moving and making some time. Whew. That was a good climb coming right up there. Now I'm going to have some more horizontal movement here. Here we go. Horizontal didn't last long. Here we go. Something about this tracking software that I use, it measures linear miles. In other words, as if you laid a map flat out on the ground, and how far did you travel in a line or in a track, meaning a zigzag or curl, curves or whatever. How far did you travel across the ground? It doesn't measure how far you went up or down. And that really slows you down on your pace as far as miles per hour walking. Okay, up the hill we go. Okay, so this section of trail is the most overgrown that I've seen any of it. And this is the area, like this is where you're gonna be most likely to catch a tick, or a tick catch you. Look at that, nice little creek flowing across the trail. If I was in need of water, I would be loading up here.
Afraid of the dark, 'cause once you let the light in, you won't see the beautiful stars shining down from afar. No, I ain't afraid of the dark. I don't mind the rain, bringing life back. We can breathe again when dealing with the pain. No, I don't mind the rain. And ooh, that's the way it goes. Life will teach you what you need to know. And ooh, like a river flows. where you need to go. Getting old don't bother me, 'cause with eyes that's been through life, it's so much easier to see.
I don't know if you can hear that. This bird up here sounds like he's playing a video game. Nearing the top of the climb. Yeah. The sun has decided to peek out. Yeah. If anything, I just hope it would dry some things out. Take away some of the humidity. I just checked and it's, what did it say? 67 degrees and 99.9% humidity. This is air you can drink. Almost to the top. The forest has changed considerably from lower elevations. Okay, so apparently this is the top of the 5-mile climb. I'm all for it. So from appearances, I've got a little bit of a flat here, and then it's going to go into a decline for a while. By the way, this is about I'm going to say this is about 40. I'm going to say this is about 47. Yeah. Yeah, about 4,700 feet. Have to calculate over here. Extrapolate between 45 and 5,000. I'm saying that's about 4,700 feet. That's up there. The highest elevation in Indiana is 900 and some feet. I think it's like 36 feet, somewhere over near Richmond. We're well above that. I was told I was going to find some rock scrambles up this way. Here we go. This doesn't look too bad. Life got more interesting. trail goes up and over here. I'm sure this would be a pretty good view from here in the spring or the fall after the leaves are gone. Okay, looks like we're out of the rock scramble for a bit. Okay, so this is called piped spring. Which is pretty darn appropriate, because there's the pipe spring. I did load up on water, fresh load of water right here. It is a beautifully cold spring. Looks like people have been doing some stealth camping right over here on the other side. And I don't blame them. It's a perfectly great place. Got water right across from you. So it looks like a perfectly suited spot to pitch a tent for me. Alright, time to throw the pack back on. I sat here and ate a little snack and refilled the water, and we're ready to go. Here I am, it's raining and the sun's shining. Trying to kill some miles here. It's been a pretty cruisy stretch of trail, although just a little bit ago, about 30-40 yards back there, I took a step that put me on my knees. I should say a misstep. Alright. So this section is just a little series of ups and downs, oopsie-doos. But I'm trying to crush some distance while I got the chance. This is not very conducive to making good time.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know, if I'll ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down. Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know, if I'll ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high.
And more rocks.
Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah.
So sanity's being reconsidered here. Every time I turn a switch back, there's more rocks in front of me. So these rocks have really caused me to have to reevaluate my planning on this trip. I had hoped to put in some good miles today, but these rocks really slow you down. Yeah, you can't run up or down these rocks. You have to plan every footstep before you take it, where you're going with it. And that is a speed killer. So I'm not going to make near the miles today I thought I would make. I was hoping to make about 13 miles. That's just not going to happen. It's getting too late in the day to make the miles that I would need to make before dark. I was hoping tomorrow would be a really short and easy day into the car. Now we got mud thrown in the mix. Here we go. Yep. Serious mud. Ooh. All right, now the sun wants to play again. Here we go. changed my middle name to Rocks. Oh. Back there was a choice between the bad weather trail or the exposed ridge trail. I've chosen the exposed ridge trail. Maybe there'll be a view from up there. Who knows? We're going to find out when we get there. And doesn't that look like something out of a fairy tale? I mean, seriously. Okay. So I get to go up and around this thing. It's only a little fall if you do fall. And up we go. So how beautiful is that? I've been hearing thunder out there to this direction, but I don't really see anything. It looks like rain clouds. One thing that I have been really grateful for is off here coming from the left. I have been getting a really nice breeze every now and again, which is something I cannot say for the last 2 days. There's a good view. Holy cow. We're up here. A long way up here. Mr. Rattlesnake, right there, does not want me around. I see you. says Howard's Rock in honor of Howard McDonald, Master Trail Builder, 2015. And this is the view from Howard's Rock. Holy cow, is that incredible? That's a long way down too. Oh, that breeze feels incredible. Oh my. Well, this isn't treacherous at all. This looks like it's going to be a back down, this one. Some rock scrambling, they said. I would call this quite a lot of rock scrambling.
How come the stars come to shine when it's dark? From so far away, show us where we are. What makes the sun go to sleep every night? And what's it dreaming of? I wonder. How come the sky sometimes hides behind the clouds? Maybe it's just like me, a little bit scared of heights. Why does the rain always keep on pouring down when it's gray outside? It really makes me wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder. It really makes me wonder. Ooh, I wonder. How come the trees gets undressed when it's cold? And don't they miss the leaves they left behind? Could it be to make the ground shine like gold until winter comes? Until winter comes. Until winter comes. It really makes me wonder.
It's definitely someplace you did not want to fall.
Yeah, it makes me wonder. Makes me wonder. Oh, I wonder. Stars come to shine when it's dark from so far away and show us where we are. It really makes me wonder.
Now it appears we're going to go climbing up that and through that little crack up there. See the blaze, that's how you know you were on the right trail.
I just wonder. Yeah, I wonder.
This blaze kind of looks like a mouse that's been smashed in a trap.
Ooh, it makes me wonder.
Okay, up we go. I suppose Nirvana's gonna be up here, or Shangri-La, or something. Probably just more rocks. That's kind of a tight squeeze. Yeah, more rocks. There you go. Another stunning view. Funny thing is, I'm not sure if that's North Carolina or Tennessee. Alright, this looks like a great place for a little sit down. Take the pack off and sit down. Don't threaten me with a good sit, because I'm going to take it. Down we go.
I just wanna go out on a walk with you. Baby, you know I just like to talk with you. You don't have to tell me anything that's new. I just wanna go out on a walk with you. I just wanna see your shadow next to mine, sailing over pavement with our two outlines. I like to see the shape you're in from time to time. I just wanna see your shadow next to mine. I just wanna see the same things you can see, understand the meaning on a new degree. Maybe that could happen when you're next to me. I just wanna see the same things you can see.
Almost lost it. That's what trekking poles are for.
I just wanna go out on a walk with you. Could be 20 minutes or an hour or two. Baby, you know I just like to talk with you. I just wanna go out on a walk with you. Baby, you know I just like to talk.
I don't know how long this will last. The trail has kind of gone back to being AT normal. However, the problem is my legs are about spent on those rocks. That was tough. And we still got rocks. I spoke too soon. So your boy fell once back up the way. My foot slid down the face of a rock. One of my trekking poles actually kind of collapsed, and one of the segments kind of collapsed, I guess, trying to catch me. It didn't. Not that time. Now, very much looks like one of the trail maintainers has been through here with a weed eater. They've been doing some fantastic work, I can tell you that. You know, all those blazes that you see, and many more that you haven't seen, those, somebody comes along and paints those. And that's the trail maintainer's job to do that. And they are all volunteers. I have not found any rattlesnake. Not saying it's not here. I'm not hunting too hard. So it says I only made it 7 miles. You know what? I believe it. I just don't think I can make that Devil's Fork Gap tomorrow. I mean, I could, but I got other things I got to get done. Oh, and by the way, it's 301 miles, 301.8 miles on the from the southern terminus of the AT to here. And the bear box is down the trail that way. I'm not going to get too close. Right there underneath that log is Rattlesnake Jake number 2. It was reported that he was here. He's there. I'll leave him alone. And he can leave me alone. Meanwhile, he can keep the mice out of the shelter. Okay, folks, so here ended day 3 of the AT section hike here at the Jerry Mountain Shelter. Yep. And all right, so do me a favor, like what you're seeing down at the bottom, hit like and subscribe and stay tuned. There's always more to come.